Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone. My name is Grace Nagal. I am a digital business owner, and today I am doing my 9 days of the 10 days goal. I've challenged that me and my team are doing, and today I have a special guest. She is a travel nurse by profession and living in the USA. Please welcome Miss Divine Reigns. Oh,
Hi
Divine, thank you.
everyone. Hi
Okay.
everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, guys, wherever you're tuning in to this live. And yeah, thank you for having me here, Ate.
Thank you.
My name is
Finally,
Diva.
we made it.
Yes.
We were planning this a while back, but due to our schedule differences and our internet connection, finally we are here. And thank you. Sis, please introduce yourself. Who or tell us who Divine is.
Hi, my
Uh,
name is Divine Rains. I am from Florida, USA. I am a travel registered nurse, and I'm a mom and a wife, and I'm also a successful digital business owner. And yes,
Yes, congratulations to all your milestones. You're rocking
thank
this
you.
business. Congratulations. And how did you find this business? I know we have there's a lot out there in the internet, but how did you find this?
Actually, I actually found this business like I was in a different back then during that time when I found the business. I was in a different business platform, and that business was struggling,
Mm-hmm.
honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen this as on Facebook. I was just ignoring it. I thought,
Mm-hmm.
it was not real. And then one day, one of my friend that I used to, work with. By the way, I also have uh, engineering background back then. 20 plus years ago, I used to work.
Right.
I used to work in the Middle East,
Mm-hmm.
and I work in the engineering construction, and then I work also in a department store, and that's how I have my one of my friend. Um, she she was doing this, and she introduced this to me, and
Oh.
I said, "Oh, really? That was real?" Because I was also kind of like skeptical. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's because I'm doing this different type of business,
Mm-hmm.
and so I was not really ready to jump into a different one, and I was unsure also, you know. And she said, "Yeah, I am doing this," and because of she's a good friend, I know her. We used to work together, so I do really trust her, and
Yes.
I said, yeah, I will look into that, because that time when she introduced that to me, I was on going on a mini vacation.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to Key West,
Mm-hmm.
and Key West here, that's in Florida, and
Mm-hmm.
Key West is like 4 hours or 5 hours drive. So it's like a close. So I'd go on like a 3 days. I think it was like 3 days or 4 days vacation. So I told her,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what? I will look into that when I
Mm-hmm.
get back home, because I was like so stressed with my other business that was really struggling. I said I need to do something. I need to get out for this, give myself a break, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So yeah, when I get back, so I said, when I get back, I get a hold of her,
Mm-hmm.
and and uh, watch the complimentary 90-minute webinar, and I think it was only less than a week, and I thought to myself, you know what, this business is for me, this
Mm-hmm.
business is the right time for me. So you know and then, as I said, there's really time to let go of the other one, as I was really struggling and I want to make it, but I just could not accept that.
Yeah.
When you put a lot, because there was really a huge investment in that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Mm-hmm.
sure if I can say it here. It was something related to Amazon, and
Oh.
there was a huge investment. And I'm
Mhm.
like, so yeah, I think this is a blessing for me, blessing that this
And it
business has.
is.
Yeah,
And it is.
it is really. I'm so thankful that I did. I think
Uh-huh.
when one door is close, and
Close.
other big opportunities gonna come in. So yeah.
Yes, I believe in that one too. Okay. So what made you decide that to do this business? Despite
I mean,
that you are a
I
busy travel mom. Oh, we have 4 million viewers. Thank you guys for watching.
thank you guys. So I decided to jump into business because, oh, I really like, I believe like I have that deep inside me being a entrepreneur.
Mhm,
And although I also love my nursing job,
mhm,
however, the job, the career that I am into and is just take so much of my time.
mhm,
I work weekdays,
mhm,
and the weekdays I do, those are my part time.
mhm.
And because I have my son with me, so I work on the time. I think you can relate to me on this because you also have kids. Like,
Yeah.
you want to try to work within the time frame that your
Mhm.
son is at school.
Yes. Yes, that's what
So
I'm doing.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that weekdays, I was trying to, work on that time, and on the weekend,
Mhm,
that is my, I consider, although it's only 2 days,
mhm,
I consider that as my full time because sometimes when I do the contract, it's a 12 hours
mhm,
contract usually, and then there's an 8 hours shift.
mhm.
And I when it is an 8 hour shift, I do double shift. That's
Yeah,
16 hours,
16
Saturday,
hours.
Sunday. So right there
Mhm,
alone, 2 days was my full time,
mhm,
job, and other one. And it was I was still struggling, because even if you make a decent, but
mhm.
still with all the bills, the never ending bills in
Oh
here,
yeah. Oh yeah.
so much. I'm sure a lot of us, especially immigrant just like
Mhm,
us, we
mhm,
try to, we have bills, we have responsibilities.
mhm,
Also, we try to help our aging parents back
mhm,
in the Philippines, and
mhm,
on top of that, we have to pay our bills over
mhm,
here.
mhm.
And it was really not enough if
Yeah.
working only one person,
Mhm,
working having only one income stream. So I
mhm.
was looking for that, get another extra income.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was struggling. My health, I'm always tired. And the worst part is I do not have time for my son. I miss my son,
Mhm.
because I only have limited time with my son. I'm sorry it get so long, but I just want to
It's
stress
fine.
this out that, it's really, there's really other ways than
Yes.
working so much like I did.
Mhm,
I miss my son during weekends because where am I? I'm always working.
mhm,
And, those are the times that, that we cannot stop when our son, we
mhm,
miss them, their
mhm.
milestone, you already miss it. That's it. You can't go back on that, you
Yeah.
know.
And not all client that we do have, and we guys, we are both working in healthcare. That's why we understand each
Yes,
other's
so
struggles. So anyway, not only that, when clients are, mean, just like last night, I was wondering, what am I doing here? There is other option. Can I just go and do something else, kind of thing? But I'm only working 3 days now, in a week, so that's still easier. And later on, I am planning and hoping soon, to get this as my main thing, my main source. Okay. Oh, we have 4 million viewers. Thank you guys so much. Hi, Ellen. Thank you so much for watching. And hi, Shari. Thank you. Who else? Watching from Carolina. And BB, we did it!
we got a lot of healthcare workers, so
Yeah.
I'm sure they can totally relate to us.
Yes. And thank you for the trust for you. Sa'yo yan. Para sa'yo.
Yes, by the
Congratulations.
way, Ellen James, she's the one I was talking about earlier. She's one of my friends. We used to work, like I said, in the
Mhm,
Middle East.
mhm.
That's how I found this message. Great mentor. Thank you, Ellen, for this opportunity. Thank you for sharing this to us.
Mhm. Yeah, that's great. Thank you. And then let's go back to our discussion. What made you decide this business? Hold on a second. I think this one. So, what are your advice to those who cannot make up their mind to start their own business? Because I know a lot of people are following us, and they're watching us. Some people are watching us for a year, or but they cannot make up their mind. There's so many reasons and excuses. What can you advise to them? Why are they not stopping? Come on, guys.
So for me, my advice is like, really, if you really want to change your situation, if you really want to do something with, your life, you have to take action.
Mhm.
You have to, like, do that change. Nothing will change if you will not change.
Yeah.
It always starts within us. And
Mhm.
I understand it. Being skepticism is a like a defense mechanism. That's just our brain.
Mhm.
Sometimes we get, it protects us,
Mhm.
kind of like I said, defense mechanism.
Mhm.
So I was skeptical, like I said earlier. I was skeptical also because, you know um of course, in the internet, it's just really, uh with all that, going on. But I the fact that I really want to change my life there, I really want to do something, because I don't want to be stuck in this type of situation that I have. So I need to change. So what I did my diligent research.
Mhm.
I find
Mhm.
it out. I find it out myself. I took that action. you
Mhm.
know I watched the complimentary webinar,
Mhm.
study it, and I've seen the results of people. And
Mhm.
the fact that this is legitimate,
Mhm.
global, that why
Mhm.
there is a big check for me. Actually, there's so many checks on this business, that why I did like. But if you're
Mhm.
unsure, and you don't you want to change your life, start it
Mhm.
within you, start it within yourself. you
Mhm.
know and just do your diligent research. There's
Mhm.
you can find it out. If you're skeptical,
Mhm.
we give you that option to come check us around and see the
Mhm.
real people with the real
Mhm.
results in this business. Can you imagine? We're almost 200,000 people,
Yes.
and
Yes.
we are almost one. We are the
Mhm.
number one online business in the world. And
Mhm.
you know with that number alone, you can't go wrong with that number.
Mhm.
You cannot, there's if this is a scam, or if something that is not legitimate, we would
Mhm.
not grow as fast as this could be. We would
Yes.
not reach this level.
Yeah, the number, it's just exponentially increasing every day. It's amazing
And
watching the numbers are going, right? And
yeah,
it's global. That's the thing. Everyone can do this as long as they have internet connection, and it's great because you can, like me and Divine, we can do this business in between our schedule as a healthcare professional, and also in between our time with our family, with our kids. Where else can you get that? The flexibility is amazing and it's portable, so why not take the chance? We are not here doing this go live if this is not legit. We won't put our faces all over internet, all social media, if we are not legit. So do your own due diligence and check us out. Nothing can, walang mawawala sa inyo. So yeah, check us out. And
yep.
then
And another thing also, I want to stress this out to our viewers that are, that are skeptical.
Mhm,
Because over here in the US, I speak for over here,
mhm,
before you dive into this business, there is a paperwork that you need to do. You have to submit legal paperwork. It
mhm,
has to be your real name, your
mhm.
real address.
Yes.
You give over here, we file, and then at the end of the year, we
Mhm,
file our taxes here,
mhm.
W-2s, or I don't know in Canada, what it
Yeah.
are 99. I'm not sure what you call it. I think it's like T something in Canada.
Before one, we file that every end of the year. We receive the tax paper, and then we file it around February, in between February to April. So don't worry, guys, we are legit, and uh,
Yes,
we don't want to be in trouble in our government, and that goes with all of the country that are doing
yes.
countries
We are actually
that
doing over
are doing
24
this business.
countries.
They
So
file Yes, whether you're in Philippines, sorry, there's a glitch in there. We file it in the government, so we are really legit. There's another one. Who is this? It's Isa. Hi, Isa. Thank you so much for watching. You're next to be interviewed.
Thank
Anyway,
you, guys.
so yeah, what are your advice to those who cannot make up their mind to start their business? To those followers that are just sitting in the fence there watching Divine, watching me doing this, what are you guys waiting for? What's your advice, Divine?
Yeah, so those who are already in us and they're just watching, they're just sitting in the fence, you know what? Like I said, and you want to change,
Mm-hmm.
make that change.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I just take myself as an example. If I did not take that action, if I did not, I was just sitting there in the fence, I would still probably juggling multiple jobs right now, and I'm still probably, you know, working long hours on my weekends. You know,
Yeah.
and because of this digital business, now I'm consistently earning now. Thank you, my online business,
Mm-hmm.
and I no longer work my full time in my weekends. That I said goodbye to that
Yeah,
because of this
that's
digital
really
business.
great.
I still work on the weekend, and my goal is, and completely, just retire, because it's really possible, guys. There's thousands of peoples already,
Mm-hmm.
that had been retired. Even,
Mm-hmm.
can you imagine someone in? I'm sure Ate Grace knows this, what I'm talking about, because there's one there that's registered nurse, many, not just registered, I'm just going to take one example that, there's one there nurse that's been in the years in the nursing, and for over, let's say, uh, like I think it was 20 years or 16. There's many there that have been 16 years and 20 years, and
Mm-hmm.
just within 1 year in the business, they were
Yeah.
able to retire.
Yeah.
This business retired them, not their nursing profession, for many years.
Yes, because
So that right there, I was blown away
yeah.
totally.
Well, if you're just earning that from your regular job and you're living in the US or Canada, just like we do, it's hard to survive in just one source of revenue. You
Seriously.
have to have that extra source of income, and not, it's not just us, because we have other families that we need to support. Like me, I'm constantly sending help in the Philippines, because you have family that are sick, you have family that need this, and you can't say no to them. You have to do what you need to do in able to send help. So my number one thing is to find something that I can do at the same time while I'm with my family, para hindi ko naman mai-sacrifice yung time ko sa mga anak ko. So I am just grateful, and I'm lucky that I found this. This actually, I got this, like you, I found this from a friend. Our quotes. So anyway, uh yeah, I can go on and on, but this business is just so grateful. I did not write in here, but I have one more thing that I'm gonna ask you. Can you tell us some of the benefits? Because I know I am one of your avid followers, and I saw you traveling, I saw you shopping, I saw you buying your that car.
So yes,
Tell us
there's,
some of those.
yeah. So yes, just keep in mind, guys, this is not an overnight success. This is
Yes.
something that, whatever you put effort is what was gonna match your,
Mhm,
your results.
mhm,
You really need to put time. You really need to dedicate your, you know, uh, time to this business. And what I love about this is that, there the flexibility, like,
mhm.
you don't need to be plugged in 24/7 with this, with this. You can take this business with you anytime. And, this will give you, like, I was on my vacation, and, my business was running for me, and I was enjoying with my family,
Mhm,
and my business just runs up the background. I didn't even have to watch. But when I
mhm,
look in my phone, because keep in mind, you can run this business even with your cell phone with you, your laptop. So
Yeah.
I have my phone with me, and I get a notification that somebody was got interested in the business. You
Mm.
see, that's the power. That's what we call like the automation. The
Yes.
you know the automation is the system that we use that's gonna be
Mhm.
running at the background. Of course,
Mhm.
it's not gonna be like 100%. Of course,
Mhm.
you have to you have to like set it up, but once it's set up, it's right there running for you.
Mhm.
And another thing is that um, what is it done to me is, like I said, I mentioned earlier, I no longer work weekend, and I'm so thankful for that. You
Mhm.
know, because of this business,
Mhm.
I don't do that anymore. And
Yes.
back then, I do not have time to go because I'm always working and working,
Mhm.
and I don't have time even for myself.
Mhm.
Don't have time to travel because
Yeah.
when you travel, it takes funds.
Yeah.
The funds. And
Yes.
if I want to do travel, I need to work extra hours and hours
Mhm.
on top of my work already. You know what?
Yes.
It's just trading for me personally. I was just trading so much of my time with less money.
Yes. And you're sacrificing the time that you're supposed to be spending with your kids, right? Like
Yes.
me, I cannot go every day that my kids are always left in the house, or used to be I had to hire babysitters so that I can go to work, and at the end of the day the money that I'm earning from that job, most of it are just going to the babysitter. What's left for me just for food? Where is that gonna go? So now, especially nowadays that everything, the cost is rising of everything, we have to have an extra revenue. If not, where are you going to go, right?
Yeah,
So
everything. The economy is so high, and yet
mhm,
I understand. And now a lot of companies they raised the salary, and it's
mhm.
still the same. And the
Yeah,
the cost of living is high, and yet your salary is still the
it's still
same, or
there.
sometimes even less. So
Yeah.
it was really hard to just have
Mhm.
one income.
So yeah, we are encouraging you guys, if you are looking for something to do that you can earn while you are with your family, or with, even though you are traveling, because yeah, like what Divine said, traveling, it's cost you more, right? And you have to have that and able to fund your travel. This is a good, I think, no, not I think, this is a good fit for those kind of lifestyles. So we are encouraging you to check us out. And oh, bear with us, we are new into this platform that we are using, so we
So
did not
another thing,
know
guys.
this. We're gonna put our link into the comment later. So if you guys wanna be with Divine, we both forget, and we're new to this platform, so bear with us. We're gonna put our link later in the comments, so you guys are free to register to her or register to me. We do have we do have a webinar every Tuesday and Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, feel free to check us out. Wala pong mawawala sa inyo. And if this is a good fit for you, let's do the business. If not, you learn something. Any last advice, or any last say something? Tomorrow we have
Okay,
webinar.
guys, just like this, guys, we are not bot tech savvy here. You
Mhm,
see, as
mhm.
you have seen us here, we're
Yeah.
not computer tech in here, but
Mhm,
you do not need to be computer tech to,
mhm.
tech savvy to run this business. You do not
Yes.
need any experience to run this business.
Mhm,
We provide you all the tools that you need. We
mhm,
have a step by step training that is so easy to follow, guys.
mhm.
So yeah, even if you are just like us, look at us. We run this business at even without the technical,
Go.
expertise. And you get the coaching and the
Mhm.
mentoring, available for you. Complimentary, it's
Yes.
free. That will
Mhm,
also, just in case, like us, we're
mhm.
gonna be after this, we're gonna be asking for some coaching and mentoring for our business partners that are,
That are
tech
used to
savvy
this.
here that will guide us. You
Mhm,
see, that one is really this community is, we help each other here,
mhm,
and you're not gonna be alone. You're not gonna
mhm,
be a solo flight running this business.
mhm. Yeah, the backbone of this business are amazing. They are well trained, and if something that we cannot, like earlier I said, we forgot to put something because we're not used to this. After this show, we have to ask our friends, commentors, and coaches to help us how to do it, because not everyone that are going into this business are tech savvy, like what she said. But we do have that step by step training that are on video base. You can do at your own time. So it's great. So yeah, check us out. Yun lang po. Maraming salamat. And maraming salamat po sa mga nanood. I try to be bilingual, Tagalog and English, because we have Filipino followers and we do have other non-Tagalog speaker followers. So I'm trying to do both because those are requested as much as possible. If I could do it to translate everything that we are doing, I will try to, but it's hard, so we are just trying to speak both language. So maraming salamat po. Sis,
Thank you.
anything else? Last word
That's
or
all. Thank you for having me. Thank you, guys.
thank you so much. Finally we did it. Yay! Now we have to learn how to run this StreamYard. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. God bless. Yeah, we did our 9 days go live. And you can do yours too later. Thank you so much. Bye bye.